Recording in progress.
Hello everyone, good morning. Today we're going to give you the market update in Miami for Brickell condos, which consists of 33129, 33130, and 33131. Just next to downtown Miami there, just south of downtown Miami, if you will. Really nice area next to the water, condos. It used to be the financial district, still is, but there's so many condos that have popped up around that area. So it's a destination in and of itself for condo living in Miami. So let's go right now, share the screen and see what's happening in Brickell. Brickell. Condo is what we are looking for. So again, 33129, 33130, and 33131 are the zip codes for Brickell. If we go 0 to 500,000, what can you get there? So we see in February 2025, the most recent data, 15.3 months of inventory, which makes it a buyer's advantage, buyer's market. As we know, 6 months is a neutral market. Below 6 months is a seller's market. So here we are at 15.3, buyer's market. Meaning it would take 15.3 months to sell these 305 available units if 20 continued to sell each month. That's the absorption rate. Okay, so now let's take a look at what was the inventory in February of last year. There was half the inventory, 188 units last year with the same absorption rate of 22 units sold versus 305 this year and 20 units sold. And you simply divide what's available in the light green by what has sold in the dark green, and that gives you the months of inventory. This year, 15.3. Last February, apples to apples, 8.5 months. So it was a slight buyer's advantage last year, more of a pronounced buyer's advantage this year for condo Brickell under 500,000. Now let's take a look at 500,000 to $1 million. What is the inventory level in Brickell, 500 to $1 million, if that is your budget? Are you likely to be facing multiple offers? Are you going to have much competition if you're making offers? If you're looking to sell, what will the landscape be? So 500 to $1 million in Brickell condo, 20.3 months of inventory, more of a buyer's market in 500 to $1 million, which makes sense. Higher price point, less buyers typically for that type of product. So what was it last February of 2024? It was 10.8 months versus now 20.3 months. Okay, buyer's market. It's not a surprise to anyone. We know that there's been maintenance fee issues and costs have been increasing and assessments, that type of thing, since the issue that over there in Surfside with the condo collapse, we had many more regulations coming in to make sure that these associations were healthier and not kicking the can down the road for the next board to deal with. So that has made it imperative that the associations put money into it and increasing maintenance fees. Case in point, we just sold a beautiful unit in the Palace over on Brickell. Imagine this, a 2-bedroom, 2-bath, flow-through views, east and west, 35th floor of Brickell in the Palace. And this one traded for in the 600,000s range, 2-bedroom, 2-bath. Why is that? A, it needed updating, and B, it had a $2,600 a month maintenance fee, which put downward pricing pressure on the unit to sell it. So just an example of how that affects pricing. So 500 to $1 million, buyer's market 20.3. Now let's take a look at 1 million to 3 million over on Brickell. 1 million to 3 million condos on Brickell. Buyer's market, seller's market, what do you think? I am sure it's a buyer's market, and it's 28.9, it's 29 months of inventory. Of course, more of a buyer's market in the 1 to 3 million range